Northern Nigerian women make the best wives. Today, I'm going to be telling you some of the things that might sound a bit absurd, but they are truths about marriages, especially in Northern Nigeria. One of the most revered institutions on earth and in the lives of Northerners, particularly, is marriage. I know that in Africa, marriage is revered, but you have not come to Northern Nigeria to see how marriage is being seen as the most ultimate goal. Go to school, oh, be a PhD holder, oh, be the best that you can be. For the singular fact that you're not married as a woman in Northern Nigeria is a very big problem. Now, Northern Nigerian women make the best wives for some of the worst reasons, which I'm going to be mentioning in this video. Number one, aside the fact that marriage is the most glorified institution and the most glorious status you would ever get to, the idea of what a woman is supposed to bring in a marriage, no matter how rich a woman is in Northern Nigeria, the fact that there are some obligations that she must bring when it comes to her marital home. Number one, yearly, a woman is supposed to change her husband's dishes. So I'm not talking about the husband bringing money. It is your sole right and responsibility as a married woman in Northern Nigeria to change the dish that you serve your husband in. His coolers, his plates is a special one, and it's what people used to even brag like, if this is my husband's plate. As a northerner, you would understand what I'm talking about. Number two, the idea that your food game has to be top notch, whether you are a chef or not. That's why most times when you see things, and this is mostly around people who actually publicize this at the Muslim, that's the Muslim part of northern Nigeria. During Ramadan, you are seeing 500 cooking classes. Yes, everybody's telling you must upgrade your cooking game as a woman. This is compulsory. Your cooking game must be A1. Northern Nigeria, they would. Are you joking? Whether your husband brings or he doesn't bring, there's a level of expectation that even if it's normal 500 naira he gives you to cook soup, you should use that 500 naira to make sure that the soup is top notch. There's an expectation from you like that. If you nobody ever told you, you're listening to it today. And that thing number three, when you are getting married, there's an expectation of your sex game that should be top notch. And these are things that people really revere in marriages. Men do not take respect for granted. Men do not take food for granted. Men do not take sex for granted in marriage. These are the things that I think I matter everywhere. I just wonder what is happening. They are telling these women, they are teaching them, you have to give in. Forget that the person is marrying four wives, two, three, four wives, especially in the Muslim area of the north. All those wives are bringing in their A game. No, that you can hardly find somebody who is relaxed and just like a lackadaisical about all this marriage. Marriage in northern Nigeria. Oh my sister, if you don't prepare, just go and sleep. Because it's a thing of pride that you are coming home, your wife is dressed well. Another part is dressing. There's a way your wife's supposed to dress at home. For those who take it seriously, when you go to their houses, the clothes you see them wear at home are not the clothes they wear outside. Though. There are special classes where that you do this for your husband, do that for your husband, do this for your husband. And you can hardly see classes where they're teaching these men to treat women right. So for those who ride on the wings of misogyny, patriarchy, Northern Nigeria, that's where you should find your woman. Because I bet you, if you don't agree, argue with your ancestors.